Hi friends, welcome to the daily current affairs discussion. Today is 9th of April 2024 and let us discuss top 5 current affairs questions from the Hindu newspaper today. Guys, I'll be discussing some PYQs also on the related topics. So guys, the very first question we will discuss on anti-dumping duty. Let me show you the context in which I have framed this question. You can see here DGTR calls for levy of anti-dumping duty on sodium cyanide. So let us read the question, guys. Statement 1 says anti-dumping duty is a protectionist measure. Statement 2 says anti-dumping duty is a trade remedial measure to counteract trade distortion caused by dumping and consequential injury to the domestic industry. Guys, statement 2 is correct because anti-dumping duty is a trade remedial measure to counteract trade distortion caused by dumping of goods. What is called dumping, guys? Dumping is when one country A starts dumping good in country B at a price which is lower than the normal price which is basically sold in this country. Okay, so they are producing goods in this country and they are selling at a very low cost in this country because they are subsidized maybe in this country. That is the reason, guys. So you can see here the statement 1 is incorrect. Anti-dumping duty is not a protectionist measure. It is not a protectionist measure. It may appear that it is for protection of domestic industry. However, it is not a protectionist measure. So statement 1 is incorrect. Statement 2 is correct. So answer will be option D. Here I would like to ask a question from people who are listening to this. Can you tell me that anti-dumping duty is regulated by WTO or not? Let me see how many of you can answer it. Let us go further. Guys, here there was a very important information about sodium cyanide. Guys, sodium cyanide is used for extraction of gold and silver and for electroplating and heat treatment of metals and making of insecticides, dyes, pigments, bulk drugs. So they can also ask you what is sodium cyanide used for. The next question I have framed on the recent Supreme Court judgment where Supreme Court has said that this right against climate change effect is part of Article 21 and Article 14. So Supreme Court was hearing a petition for the critically endangered birds. You can see here Supreme Court directs the center to form committee for Great Indian Bustard. In this context, I have framed this question. So guys, in the recent case, okay, Supreme Court was talking about protection of two birds which are critically endangered in India. So let us see this question, guys. The widespread loss of grassland habitats in South Asia has led to rapid decline of this critically endangered species. According to IUCN, of all bird conservation crises in India, this is the urgent one and yet most neglected one. It is initially listed as critically endangered in 1994 red list, but improved surveys indicated a slower rate of decline and it was moved to endangered list. In 2021, it was again reclassified into critically endangered list. The bird is locally known as Kharmor in Gujarat and Titar in the Rajasthan. It is the characteristic of a bird of a grassland and endemic to Indian subcontinent. Which bird is spoken about? So guys, you can see here the statement. Generally people will in a hurry will mark Great Indian Bustard, but that is not correct. If you read this statement, it is said that the bird, it is one of the most important bird crisis in India. Okay, but it is most neglected one. Great Indian Bustard is not neglected one. It is very highlighted. So the answer to this question is the lesser florican. Okay, which is also belonging to the family of bustard. So guys, this lesser florican is talked about here. Initially, it was listed as critically endangered, later on into endangered list, and again it is critically endangered. So guys, prepare these two topics. Okay, generally everyone will prepare Great Indian Bustard, but very few people will prepare about lesser floricon. Very, very important. So answer is option D here. Guys, I'm giving you a list of other critically endangered bird. You can see Himalayan quail, then Bair's pochard, then pink-headed duck, Siberian crane, then Great Indian bustard, Bengal pelican, and white-billed heron. So these are some critically endangered birds in India. You should know the name of these birds. Let us see another question, guys. Okay, let us see some PYQs which have come on this topic. So guys, you can see here which of the following groups belongs to category of endangered species. Guys, you can see here Great Indian bustard is a critically endangered species. Again, you see here Great Indian bustard is also critically endangered species. So these two. Then next the musk deer, yes. Then red panda, yes, it is also endangered. And Asiatic wild ass, it is also endangered. So I's answer will be option A. Here I'm asking you, please tell me the please tell me the flagship protected area for Great Indian bustard. So for Great Indian bustard, the flagship species is what? The Indian National Desert National Park. Okay. So you need to prepare about this. You can see a question has come in 2020. You need to prepare which is the flagship place where musk deer is found, which protected area, red panda is found, and Asiatic wild ass is found in India. This is an assignment I'm giving you. Let us see this question. With reference to India's Desert National Park, which of the following statements are correct? It is spread over two districts. There is no human habitation inside the park, so no human habitation. This is incorrect. So 2 is incorrect, 2 is incorrect, 2 incorrect. So we get answer 1 and 3. It is one of the natural habitats of Great Indian bustard. So Great Indian bustard and the Desert National Park is very, very important. But I am giving you assignment. Please tell me one important protected area for these endangered species. Let us see, guys. Next question. Consider the following pairs. Protected area and well known for Bhitarkanika, Odisha. Okay. Then Desert National Park. Then Eraviculam, Kerala. So, guys, Eraviculam National Park is known for what? Okay. Let me see how many of you are able to tell. Okay. So it is okay. Nilgiri Tahar. Nilgiri Tahar. So this is not the right answer. This is right, and this is also right. So 1 and 2 is right. So answer is option B. Next, see, guys. Recently, river Seine, which is said to be used for swimming competition during the Olympic Games, is in news for high levels of pollution. In which country this river belongs? So the answer is France. This is also important map question you can get. Next question, you can see this is the topic. French charity sounds alarm over the poor water quality of Seine ahead Olympics. Like this is a map of France. You can see here. This is the river Seine on which Paris is located. So this river is very, very important. This is the English Channel. This was in news recently. Other rivers also you can take note of. You can see Rhone River, okay, Saône River, then Garonne River. So these are other rivers of France. Next question, guys. Consider the following. China, USA, India, Indonesia. Arrange the above countries in descending order from top coal producing countries. So guys, China is the topmost coal producing country. Second is India. Then third is Indonesia. Fourth is USA. So the answer will be 1, 3, 4, 2. So answer is option B. You can see another question. Consider the following pairs: mines and country. You can see here Carmichael mines. It is in Australia. This is correct. Shanxi, it is in China. This is also correct. This is one of the largest mines of coals in the world. Then East Kalimantan mine. It is in Indonesia. Then North Antelope Rochelle. It is in USA, not Ukraine. So answer is only 3. You can see the context in which I have framed this question. China's top coal province, Shanxi, to cut output for the first time in 7 years. So this is very, very important. Chinese coal producing area. You can see one PYQ. Which of the following coals is the highest percentage of carbon? So the answer is anthracite. So guys, you see like this, we are solving every day 5 top questions with PYQs. I hope you are liking this initiative, guys. Please do support this initiative. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Take care.